everyone, this is Professor Warner. Today we're going to talk about setting up or installing Active Directory on your server. So the first thing you want to do before you do anything, you want to go to Control Panel. So let's go to Control Panel. So in the search box, you want to type in Control Panel or get the Control Panel. You want to go to System and then click on System again. So once you click on System again, you want to make sure that your computer has a unique name. So you want to click on Change Setting and then Change. And here you're going to give your computer a unique name. Once you give your computer a unique name, you'll reboot your machine. Once you finish naming the computer, you reboot your computer. That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do is you want to make sure your computer have a static IP address. So you want to right click on your network and sharing center, open up network and sharing center. Then you want to go to change adapter settings. So if you go to change adapter settings, you're going to see your adapter that you have. So you have to choose the one that you know that you're using for setting up your AD. So for most of you guys, you probably have one adapter. If you do have a virtual one, you don't need to configure that. Just the first one is normally starts with 0. So you click on it, double click on it, sorry. You click on properties, and then you click on TCP/IP version 4, and then properties. Now you want to put in a static IP address. A static IP address would probably already be set up for you. If it is not set up for you, you want to make sure that you enter a static IP address. All right. Now the default gateway, if you don't know what your default gateway is, you could actually ask me or send an email to your instructor, and your instructor is going to tell you what a default gateway is. In most cases, the default gateway will be in part of the documentation for the course. So if it's not in part of the documentation for the course, you need to send your professor an email or send myself an email, or later on you'll learn about a student STEM worker. You could send them an email. So of course, look what I have here. The IP address that I have that I assigned at the top here is the same IP address I have at the bottom here for my preferred DNS server. We are going to make this box a DNS server. So we're going to click on OK. So once you finish giving it a static IP, you get out of there, right? The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to Server Manager. Server Manager is most of the times on your taskbar, all right? So once you click on it, it opens up Server Manager. Once Server Manager opens up and load, your next step is to go to Manage, and we're going to do Add and remove roles. Now, this same place that you're going to do add and remove roles is the same place you come to add any roles and feature on server. So if I tell you add DNS, web, FTP, whatever I tell you to add, it's the same process you're going to go through to do it over and over again. So we hit next, leave it as role based. We hit next. See, my computer name changed. My computer name has to be unique. That's my IP address, which is a static address. This is a server 2012, but it works on server 2016, server 2019, and server 2022. All the process is the same. So you hit next. So now what we're going to look at, we're going to click on Active Directory Domain Services. So you want to check Domain Services. You want to click on Add Features. Okay, and over here you can read and see what it does. It stores information about objects on the network, and it goes through a whole bunch of reading for you. The next thing you want to check is DNS. Now you could check all the other services that I asked you. Certificate services is the last service you'll install on this box. Do not install certificate services before you install before anything else, because once you install certificate services, it's difficult for you to change anything. So we're going to hit next. Leave everything the same, next. We're going to hit next again, and you want to check the box that says restart automatically if needs be. You click on yes, and then we're going to click on install. So now it's going to actually install Active Directory. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so now this is finished. We click on close. Now, if you look on the other side here on the dashboard, you see I have AD directory services and I have DNS. But as you can see, all right, there's a yellow notification that you have here. You want to click on this notification, and the next video is going to show you how to promote your machine to a domain controller. So the next video is going to walk you through the steps on promoting your machine to a domain controller. So if you have any questions, guys, please let me know. Thank you.